Hey guys, I turned over the couch after wiping it down. That's my bucket over there with the stuff in it. The webbing is awesome. I sprayed some bug spray down in those holes, and I also Lysoled it. So it is wonderful. So when I talk about old wood, when you can tell something is an antique, let's see. I don't know where those holes are coming from. It's a lot of holes. And I love antiques, but dealing with the old wood, I'm a researcher. It's probably nothing. I'll probably just get some wood filler that's the same color as the chair, which I didn't know that was a thing. I thought it was just one color, but makes sense. And slowly, kind of patch and fill and sand and clean. Um, Once I find the material that I really, really want. But yeah, so I'm going to research the wood filler, and I want to be able to, and I'm not going to paint this wood at all. I'm actually going to fill it and like sand it to make it look smooth and right. And I'm going to go through every little crook, crack, nanny, all of it. I'm just going to go through all of it. So let me lift it back up. And this is where I wiped it down. I did 2 wipes with a really damp cloth. Okay, so that's something on the other side of the couch. That freaked me out. I was like, what is that? Okay, so it'll dry. It'll be fine. So yeah. Now something else I noticed that I need to get 1, 2, 3, 4. So I need 8. So let me go grab it and put it on the couch. So yeah, I wiped it down. I have to fill that in. But good old YouTube University gonna help a sister out. Let me pull it from the wall. Okay. All right, let me get the stuff for the feet. So I noticed the chair had these on it. Well, it actually only had 1, and I got 4. So I need 2 more because I'm going to replace the other one. Or I can use these from the Dollar Tree. So I'm not sure how I'm going to do it or what I'm going to do. But it's on the carpet, so it'll be fine. But I will make sure I sand those feet down smoothly. But yeah, so that's that on the couch. Try to do little quick updates about what I got going on. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get the fabric, so I'm going to keep an eye out for a nice fabric. What else? Joann's tend to have sales on the cushion thing, so I'm going to make sure I try to look out for that. And the next thing I'm going to do is pull the trim off. Pull the trim off. I'm going to kind of research now the best wood filler for antiques, or maybe all of them are good. I don't know, because some of them, everything is not created equal. But anyway, yeah. So that's the update on my couch, and I'll keep you posted. Thanks. My living room, finally working on it, and I'm excited. But I have a small rectangular space, and I don't want to overcrowd it. And the stuff that I have in it almost make me feel like I'm in a doctor's office. So, backstory, I had something that I no longer wanted and took it back to Lowe's, and I didn't have the receipt, so they gave me, was it a gift card? I don't know what they gave me. And I bought a drop cloth. Now, I was going to use it to cover my chair, but the only thing about this drop cloth was this. Let me see if I can find it. It's like 2 pieces put together. So you have this big old long whatever put it together, and you don't want to have that on your couch. Let me see if I can show you what it looks like. So that's what it looks like. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see that? There you go. So you got that going all the way down the middle of it, because it's 2 materials that they actually put together. So it's in my closet. I actually forgot about it. And, I have my antique sofa. And let me let you peep. So what I've done is, watching TV. Cut it down the middle. And I have half of it on the actual part that you sit on. And then the other half is going to be on the back because it curves in. And then the pieces left over, I can cut it and make little panels or whatever, and put it inside the part where you see the patterns right there. So that's what I'm doing right now. So I've cut the right length for the part that you sit on. So let me show you out. And I was about to cut the length for the part that you lay your back on. So that's the part right there. You sit on. I had the right length for it. So what I'm gonna have to do is like cut all like the excess off and cut around areas like this, because there's something right there. So I'm gonna have to cut around that. So this is only temporary. There's a fabric store that I love, but the fabric is expensive. I'm gonna need about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about almost 8 yards. And Hobby Lobby and Joann's and Walmart don't have what I need. Like, I'm looking for a different type of style. So I'm going to take this drop cloth and I'm going to cover this. And I'm actually going to hot glue it down. I saw this on YouTube, floored me. Only see one video, and I'm going to see if I can find it again. So let me show you. Now, this, and like I said, this is just temporary. So let me show you. You see the trim right here? Right here? That's what I'm gluing it to. So I'm going to tuck it over and glue it and put it on there. I probably won't do that today, but I am going to start cutting what I need for the bottom part where I sit at. No, I'm not going to glue it today. And then I'm going to start on the top part of the part you lay your back on. You know, I'm always learning something new. So I just slit these areas right here so these can fall in line. Hold on. I'm trying to bring it out. So you see how they're in there like that? The first time I did it wrong, but I just learned something. When you are cutting, don't do a big cut. See how I did that big cut? Slit it and then go from there. So I like how that's extra right there because I got more right here. It's at its max. Well, no, because I can actually pull more material up, but I don't want to do that. And then I did it here also. So now I have to work on this side and that side, and I still got material, but my sofa stops. Hold on, where is this? The trim stops here, so that's going to be excess. So, I always do that, but I'm still learning. Okay, so I got to do those sides, and this is what it looks like from the back after straightening them up. So that's that. I may not trim the excess off until probably after I dye it. So now I got to pay attention on how to do this. Okay, so I did slit it. So I learned not to make cuts, slit it. So I slit it, as you can see. And that's what it looked like. So because you know it's going to fray, so I just turned it down like this. So I'm going to try to get it as perfect as I can get it. Because like I say, this is temporary covering until I find the material that I want. Don't get me wrong, I don't mind this, but it's kind of messing up my thingy-majiggy. So this is the other side. So this is it. This is it. And I'm still good with this because my stop point here and it has this here. So I'm good. Whew. This thing almost stressed me out, but I'm still learning. So I have to turn this over like that. And see, I'm going to have to, there's so much material right here. I'm going to have to eventually take my slit and like cut into it or keep rolling that over. There's too much material inside there. So I'm going to have to cut off some extra. But I'm going to do a little at a time. All right. Okay, so it still look a little crazy. Like I'm going to have to really like play with this one. Okay, well, that don't look too bad now. I just got to get that crease out of there. Just got to, okay. So that looks way better. This one here I had to play with. It was about to stress me out. And it looks really good. So I just have to make sure I turn these frayed ends in so they can look like something. We are still doing good. Okay, so now I'm about to work on the back part. So the back part is going to be really easy because it's just material like here, here, and here. I don't have to tuck nothing and cut nothing. So I'm going to let the material touch the chair so I know I have more than enough, even though it's like this, because it has to go, it has to go under. So yeah, that's a good idea. See? That's why you got to move slow, because if I had cut it exactly, it would have stopped right where I felt it and not go under. Well, I guess it makes sense to do this too, ma'am. I think so. So let's just push it under. And we know we have enough to do what we need to do. That one, there we go. Okay. So we are cooking with gasoline. All right, so now what I'm going to do is the cushion stops here. So I'm going to cut the top, start from the top, and just cut it up. Cushion stops here, and cushion stops here, and I'll cut up here. Yeah. As you can see, my place is looking a mess. That's the stuffing that came from out of that thing. So, whew, okay. So it was a success, but when I cut it, it dropped, of course. So what I'm gonna have to do is, why is it not focusing? Lay this chair on its back, like have that up and have that down, and then that material across it. And, this gets better. This gets better, and it actually gets a little easier. I don't know what those arms are gonna be like, but we'll see. So let me go ahead and start, because I'm supposed to be getting ready at 6 and leaving to go to services tonight. So hold on. Okay, so it's not as best, but this is what it's looking like. So everything is covered, and everything's good. I know that part's not covered, but it has enough. So I'm gonna go ahead and take these off, and then I'm gonna start on this. As small as these things are, they gave me hell. I must have cut about 3 or 4 times, because I keep forgetting that it goes under, so it needs more material. How much time I cut this thing? 3, 4 times? I'm glad these are the small pieces. So, see, it has to go under, because it has to glue on here. So I have to be able to make sure I have enough for it to go under all the way around, and then under here, and come back around. Good gracious. All right, so that's done. I'll be back. So now the back. So I have to make a piece for this, for this, for this, for this. Oh, hold on, I'm messing up. So that's the other side, that's thing, and then I have the 3 pieces. So the good thing is I have this strap piece, strap piece, you know what I'm talking about. And then I have this big piece. So let's see what it does. All right, guys, moment of truth. Did I have enough material to actually do the arm back? Yes. The parts that you see draping, which are actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces, are for the back. There are the panels. So yes, these will be covering the back section. And then this is for, the side. Now, even if I did not have enough, I would make sure my sides got done. And I wouldn't worry about the back, because it's going to be up against the wall. But, it would bug me because I don't know about it. So I probably would have went and found like a sheet or something from a thrift store about this color right here and covered it. So I have officially cut all my pieces. So now I have to find go on Pinterest and YouTube and find a design I want to do, and then find the cheapest tools and the best way of doing it. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope part 2 won't be long. So I'm so glad to be starting on the DIYs I got going on. So that's that. Talk with you guys later. Oh yeah, and I do have 2 little small excess pieces left over. So I'm winning. Bye, guys.